you are buying the car for 5,000 and you are taking 3 months, 5 months, 6 months, or even a year to sell the vehicle, you basically lose it, because that amount of wait time can possibly get you another car to be flipping and flipping and flipping and be making profit. I started car flipping probably about 10 years now, and this whole thing started in South Africa. I started this whole thing way back in South Africa. The same effort, strategy, everything that I accumulated in South Africa is the same thing that I'm applying here. They don't normally teach this in school. This is something that I don't think a teacher will bring a chalk and whatever is that. Today we are going to learn about car flipping. Before we get straight into it, do not forget, guys, please subscribe to the channel, like this video, comment, and even if you have nothing to say, just say hi, I'm here, just say anything. So I started with the love of cars. Welcome back to the channel. As you already know, it's director Vim here from Speed RSA. I can't recall, but I believe my first car was Kia Schumer. We don't have that in Canada. In South Africa, that was the first car that I ever bought with my own money. When I bought that car, it had an accident damage, a slight accident damage. I used it for a few times. I did enjoy it, and then I posted it. The amount that I bought the car, I can't really recall the exact figures, but I sold it for a little more than what I bought it for, and that is where I noticed that, oh, this can be something nice. This can be something beneficial. I'm gonna miss that guy, man. People only assume, oh, I want to get into car business. I sell one car, boom, I'm a millionaire. That's not how it works. There are ways, tricks to this thing, all right? And there are ways that different people approach this business. Some people want to buy one car, sell that one car, and have a huge amount of money. Some people want to buy a car, sell it for even a little amount of profit, they are good. Keep selling, having profit, they are good. If you want to get into it, first thing that you need to do is to have the knowledge of cars. You cannot just wake up and say, I want to start car flipping when you have zero idea of how car function. Some people don't even know how to lose a tire of a car. Just have small amount of knowledge about cars, and as time goes on, you will develop more. The reason why I say this is because normally when you are selling these vehicles to whoever who is coming to buy it, they want to know about the car. And if you are selling something and you know nothing about the car flipping is very fun, but you also need to know that sometimes there's risk involved. I sometimes buy cars for 7,000, 8,000, and then along the line I lose. I remember I once bought a Mercedes E350, which I have a video on this channel. I bought that car for a little over 8,000, somewhere there. It got to a point that I had to sell the vehicle for 5,000. I know that's a huge loss. It happens. I don't always lose huge amount, but there is risk involved. Sometimes I lose, sometimes I gain, sometimes I go equal. So you shouldn't assume or think that car flipping business is always fun. You cannot, I mean, it's always fun, but do not assume that sometimes you're going to be making all the money every car you sell. No, there are some cars that you can make a huge profit. There are some cars that you can make small profit. There are some cars that you can make equal. I mean, the same amount you bought it, that's the same amount you get. So it all depends. And that's why I say you should have some knowledge about cars, because if you have a knowledge about car, the chances of you losing will be very slim. If you have knowledge about cars, when you are buying it, you will definitely inspect it. You will do all your routine checks to make sure the car you are buying is what the market needs. What do you need in order to start car flipping? I would say that the only thing you need for a start is money. There's no way you can start business without money. Same way there's no way you can start car flipping without money. Right now in Canada, I would say in order for you to start the car flipping business, the minimum amount you would need, I would say that you probably need to have somewhere around 3,000, 4,000. Whenever you start in this flipping business, do not go big, okay? Don't say, oh, I have 4,000, so I'm going to buy the biggest car of that particular budget. Don't go all out. You can start small, you sell it, you keep going. With 3,000, you can get a whole bunch of cars. You can get E46 for that price range. E90, if you are lucky, you can probably get that. But I would say that do away from BMW if ever you are starting this business as a newbie, fresh. Like if you're a newcomer into the game, please take BM off your list. Nissans are also good. The Pathfinder, the old ones. Nissan Sentra, the old one. Those are also good. The Ford F-150. I mean, the old ones, you can range them around 3K. Dodge, Ram, I don't think you can get that for 3K. Maybe the old ones. Chrysler 300C. Yeah, someone might ask, oh, Vim, where do you get these cars for that price? Yes. You also need to exercise patience because remember, you are buying to resell. And if you are buying to resell, which means you need to get them for a good price that you can resell for a better price or for profit. Auction, that will be your best bet. You can also get them on Facebook. Everybody might be posting their car for 8,000, 9,000. But if you keep searching, there will definitely be one person who is probably desperately in need of money who will post on Facebook for way cheaper than what people normally sell. And that is when you need to be very active on social media, especially on Facebook market. Let's say I have medical problems that I need to sort out. I have some house bills that I need to pay. We put the car out there. Remember, in that situation, I'll have to sell the car very cheap so it can sell faster. And when the car is cheap, a lot of people are also in need of that car. A lot of people want to buy it. That's when someone posts a car, 10,000 messages in an hour, like a lot of people are just flooding. So you need to be very active. So as soon as you see that, probably 1 minute ago or 2 minutes ago, you message. And when it's that quick, definitely you'll get a quick response. And when you get a quick response, you don't have to start with, hey, when last was it serviced? Do you have service record? What? Honestly, that's bullshit. As a real dealer or as a real flipper, you don't ask all those stupid questions. First of all, this car sells in the market for about 15,000 Canadian. This person is selling for 3,000. I know, used cars tend to have problems, which is very common these days. First thing you should do is read the description. Reach out to the person. Hey, is this car available? Oh yes, it is. I have thousands of people reaching out. Okay, good. Where are you located? That should be your next question. Where are you located? Don't ask, hey, do you have service record? Can you send me Carfax? The person is also receiving thousands of messages. You are requesting for a Carfax. I think some time ago I received a message from someone, some of the stupid messages from customers that, I mean, it's one, I've been getting them, so I'm used to it. A car that sells for probably 20,000 used. I'm selling the car for way lesser than what the market value is. It's like, can you take the car to my mechanic to inspect? Sometimes people ask stupid questions, but you can't blame them. I mean, you can't blame them. They say customers are always right, yeah? Imagine you asking me to take the car to your mechanic for whatever inspection you want it to be done. There are 20 people in my DM who is also asking for the car. So if everybody wants me to take the car to their mechanic, do I take it to your mechanic, their mechanic, everybody's mechanic? You know, some questions are very dumb, but sometimes you have to be calm and I mean, assess them as possible. Back to the buying process, you ask for the address. He will give it to you because already you are the first person that is being serious. All the other guys are asking for Carfax, when last was it serviced, when last did you do timing chain and stuff like that. So you asking for the location, the person will know that, oh, this person is serious, he wants to come take a look. When you are there, that's when the questions can be done. Oh, so when last was it serviced? I can't remember, maybe some months ago. Oh, so why are you selling it? Oh, well, I have some issues. Oh, well, I have 2 cars here. Oh, well, there's, oh, it's leaking oil. Oh, that's when you start the questioning. On the phone, man, honestly, some people won't even respond to you once you start asking when last was the timing chain replaced. Let's be serious in life. I always get them, and it sometimes annoys me, but at the end of the day, there's nothing you can do about it. It's just like any other business. There's flaws. Once you get there, you ask all the questions. If you are interested, you go ahead and proceed. If you are not, you can leave. If you think the price that the person posted is way more than the problems that you're looking at, then okay, you'll be like, okay, fine, that's good. The car seems to have some issues here and there. Will you by any chance take 1,000, 1,005? Oh, okay, maybe you can add 200 to it, make it, I mean, 1,000. That'd be good. That even gives you the chance to negotiate with the seller, and you might even get some good deals out of that. A car that actually sells for 10,000, the person posted for 3,000. You went there, you got it for 1,005. See, you have big room to make profit. So now let's say you bring the car home, the car probably got some issue, oil leak, some sensors needs to be replaced, some tires, some windscreen. You can probably give yourself some budget. Okay, I bought this car for 1,005. I want to spend 1,000 to make it look good. You do what you can possibly do. You post it. If you are very patient enough and you are not in a rush willing to sell the car in 24 hours, trust me, you can probably make 1,000 or 2,000 profit out of that vehicle. It works. I know what I'm talking about. I've been doing this for ages. It works. A whole bunch of people also do this business. But there are ways that people do it differently. As I said earlier, some people prefer to get a car and sell it for a huge profit. Some, like myself, I don't mind huge profit. If I buy a car for 5,000 today and someone wants to give me 5,500 or even let's just say 5,800, I'll let the car go very quick. The reason why I'm saying this is you buy a car for $5,000, you fix nothing on it. Then you want to sell it for under 10,000. Remember, in that price bracket, the 10,000 already, this is a price bracket that a lot of people find it difficult, or it takes time. Let me put it that way. It takes time for people to take out 10,000 to buy vehicles. I mean, if someone will buy 10,000 vehicle used market, then they'll rather go to the dealership. They actually trust them more than you on Facebook. I mean, if I buy it and something goes wrong, how do I find you? That's it. I know your address, but on the black market, once you buy, it's done. So a lot of people find it difficult when they are taking out huge amounts. So for me, my cars, I always try to stick in particular price bracket. So 1,000, 2,000, 3,000. When it's getting to 4,000, 5,000, it becomes a bit of a difficult sale. I have a Mercedes ML350. I have a Infiniti G35, and these cars are way more than 5,000. I've had the Infiniti for more than 3 months and nobody's buying it. They're just asking, hey, can I give you 5,000? Hey, can I give you 4,000? A whole lot of ridiculous offer. I know the car is worth more based on the things that have been done and all that. But here's the thing that it's very difficult. If someone is going to pay that amount, then he should probably get to the dealership and get him or herself like a decent running one, which will be guaranteed. The price also makes a big difference. I'm not saying if you buy an expensive car, you can't sell it. You can sell it. But you need to understand that time is money. So if you are buying the car for 5,000 and you are taking 3 months, 5 months, 6 months, or even a year to sell the vehicle, you basically lose it, because that amount of wait time can possibly get you another car to be flipping and flipping and flipping and be making profit. So for me, if I buy a car 1,000 and like I said, I get 500 or 800 profit, I let it go. I know I'm going to get another one and I'll be flipping. So I prefer having quick sales, quantity sales, than having to box myself with a single sale for months. So always try to stick to the cheaper cars, winter beaters, those cars that go rust. Those cars, I'm not saying you should go for like stupid cars, but you should know that the price of a vehicle reflects its condition. You can't expect me to sell a vehicle for 2,000, 3,000 and have like 2024 AC. I mean, that will probably be a stolen car. But you should understand that the price of a vehicle definitely reflects its condition. So those cars really sells quicker. And this month happens to be one of the slowest since I started flipping. I'm not sure, maybe because it's winter, that might also contribute, but the price always plays major role when it comes to selling. I don't want to put the video too long, but if ever you have any questions with regards to car flipping, you do not understand something I just said, or if ever you got some serious question you would like to ask me, feel free. Drop it in the comment section. I'm always here 24/7. I'm going to answer all the questions you guys put down here. If you are new on the channel, do not forget, like, subscribe, and like I said, anything you have with regards to flipping of cars, drop it in the comment section and I'll be more than willing to answer everything. Thank you for coming, guys. I do appreciate. Till we meet again. Stay safe. Peace.